Okay, so today we're going to be learning how to graph equations. Sorry, it's a little shaky. I don't have my little stand that usually holds the videos. So we're graphing absolute value equations. So when we're looking at this, I'm shaking a lot, we're going to have to start with identifying the vertex. Now remember, we have the equation, the parent function, which is f of x equals a, absolute value of x minus h plus k, right? This is what we wrote down in our last notes, where a is the stretch or shrink, h is left or right, k is up or down. Now the vertex, remember that's the bottom, that's always the point h, k. So here in the h spot, I have 5, and in the k spot, I have -2. Now it looks like it's a +5. You have to remember that because it's moving to the left, this is actually a -5. So my vertex is going to be the point -5, -2. Okay, so when we start, we're going to just start with graphing that vertex. So -5, -2, that's the bottom of my V. That's going to be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down 2, 1, 2, right there. So that's the bottom of my V. So halfway there, the rest is just making the V. That A value, remember, that means that it's a vertical stretch. We're going to use that A value, 4, to be our slope. So A is equal to 4, which means we're going to graph it as 4/1, just like how you graph lines. So from the vertex, I'm going up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1. So up 4/1. And that's going to be 1/2 of the V. And then the other one, I just do the same thing. I go up 4/1, but then I go to the left, because remember, I need to make a V. And that is my absolute value graph. Okay, so again, recap, graphed the vertex, HK. H is opposite, so it's not +5, it's -5. -2, graphed that point, and then used my A value to be my slope, up 4/1. We're going to do the same thing over here with the second example. We have -1/2 absolute value of x minus 1. So again, thinking about my vertex, HK. This is my H. I do not have a K. And if I do not have a K, that means my K is 0. So remember, H is not -1, it's +1 because it's shifting to the right. So my vertex is at the point 1, 0. You could also just think about if the graph used to be in the center, I know that this graph moved to the right 1 point. That's where my vertex is going to go. Okay. Now my slope is -1/2. That's my A value. This means I'm going down 1/2. So from the vertex, down 1/2. Okay, and I do that to the right side of the graph. Then I'm going to do it to the left side, down 1/2. And now thinking about the transformations that happened, this does match. I know that there is a reflection because it's negative. I know it's a vertical compression because it's fatter. And then I also know that the graph moved to the right one. And when I look at my image, it looks like it did exactly that. So that's how we're going to graph absolute value equations.